Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria and this is where I talk about all of the bookish things that I love. So for this video, I am going to be doing a book haul. I have been wanting to do a book haul for a long time now. I haven't done one in a while since I first started my channel at the end of November. And I have more books coming, but they are all, the mail is so slow, so it's been taking so long, so I was like gonna wait until all of the packages came in, but I took a look at all the books that I have received and realized that there are quite a bit of them, so I decided to just do 2 separate book hauls, and that would be easier rather than doing all of them in one big giant book haul. So there's still quite a bit here. This includes Black Friday, my birthday, and some from Christmas, and then some that I just bought throughout the month. And then there are more coming, but not quite here yet, that are encompassed in all those different days. So a lot of these I bought for book clubs, so I'm gonna just mention, I don't remember which ones are for which book clubs, but 2 specific book clubs that I'm going to take part in. One, the Rake Appreciation Society, which is Jen from the Book Refuge and Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life book club. So I'm taking part in that one, and they're reading historicals. So I bought some for that one. I don't know if they're in this haul, but if they're not in this one, they'll be in the next one. And then the other book club that I'm in, or that I want to participate in, is Historical Hellions, which is run by Samantha from Books with Samantha and Jess from Peace Love Books. So just putting it out there that some of these books are probably for those book clubs. I just don't remember which ones go for which book club. So I'm just gonna jump in and start with what I've got. So I am going to start with the only fantasy book that's in this entire haul, and that is Master of One by Jada Jones and Danny Bennett. This was the December, I think, Fairy Loot box book. Has these beautiful shimmery edges. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in there, but it's beautiful. I have no clue what this book is about, but it looks beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's like a fantasy fae heist story. I think I saw that it was like blurbed as like a mix between Cruel Prince and Six of Crows. Sounds great. Really excited. Glad I got that one. It's really beautiful. So that one came. And then now all of the rest of them are romances, mostly historical romances. So this, just gonna grab from a stack here. The first one that I grabbed is Love Only Once by Joanna Lindsay in this beautiful original old cover. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what year this is. This one is 1985 this book is from, and I am so excited. But I bought this beautiful original cover, Joanna Lindsay. Next one is What a Lady Wants by Victoria Alexander, and this one has this gorgeous step back, and this one is from a independent bookstore in New Jersey. I can't remember what they're called right now, but I'll link their Instagram down below. I won this book by guessing what the step back was, guessing the book based on the step back during their step back extravaganza that they do on Saturdays. So if you want to try and win a book based on its step back, you can follow them. I will link their Instagram down below. Thank you so much to them. The owners' names are Sherry and Alexis, and they are so sweet, very accommodating. So thankful that they sent me this lovely book. Alright, the next one is one that they also sent me just for free. I have no idea what this one is. It is called Hot Pink, but they sent that one free with my win that I got, so thank you again to them. The next one is another one that they sent me, and that is Tempting Juliana by Lauren Royal, and this one looks like it's a historical romance, which is very exciting, but there's no step back on this one. I've never heard of Lauren Royal, so if you've heard of her, let me know if you've read her, if she's good. But it says, it's a good thing Juliana Chase takes such pleasure in playing matchmaker because there's nothing she wants more than to see her loved ones happy. Her latest pairing involves Dr. James Trevor and her friend Amanda. So why does the handsome physician insist on ignoring Juliana's good intentions and shaking up her sensible plans? So sounds like the matchmaker romance, and that's exciting. I think I've read a couple of matchmaker romances, but the ones that I read I liked, so I'll have to try that one. So the next one that I got, one of my best friends, who is not a bookish friend, but just my best friend in real life, for my birthday, she works at a used bookstore, and she knows that I love step backs, and she sent me this beautiful, beautiful book with this absolutely stunning step back, stunning cover. This is Taming Charlotte by Linda Lael Miller. I've never read this author, but I know my aunt, who read historicals far before I was born, has read this author, and she likes her, so I am interested to read one of her books. But thank you so much. Shout out to Alaire. I think she watches my videos, so love you. Thanks for the book. The next one is from my brother for my birthday, and that is Falling into Bed with a Duke by Lorraine Heath. He took me to Barnes & Noble and said, pick out a book for me to give you for your birthday, and I picked out this one with this lovely, lovely step back right there. Love her dress. I heard a couple of people on BookTube talk about this specific Lorraine Heath, which is why when I saw it and I had to pick this one. I'm pretty sure Jen from the Book Refuge was the one that I first heard talk about this book, that she really liked it, so I had to try and pick that one up. Alright, the next couple I bought myself, and the first one is this one, which is The Rogue Not Taken by Sarah McLean. It happens to be a library copy. I was not told it was a library copy when I bought it. It did not say, but it has a whole bunch of freaking stickers on it, which is so irritating, and one right in front. But luckily there's no sticker on the beautiful step back, but I'm pretty sure this is for a book club also. But I'm a big Sarah McLean fan. I read a couple of her books this year for the first time, and I really like her writing. So I am excited to get to that one. The next one that I bought was Shanna by Kathleen E. Whittlewith. This is another one for a book club. I bought the paperback, but it came as a hardback, which is slightly irritating, but I guess I'll just deal with it. I don't feel like sending it back and trying to get a new one. But if I find a paperback cheap at a secondhand shop in my town or something, maybe I'll pick it up and donate this one, because I'm not a huge fan of the big paperback, of the big hardcovers, but this is a first original printing, and it has like stamped, I think it's stamped, I can't tell if it's like actually signed, but either she has a very, very, very perfect signature, or it's a stamped signature, but it's possible that it's signed, but pretty, almost dropped the books. But that's pretty cool. My mom was really excited when I opened this one. She used to read this one before I was born, so she is excited for me to read that one. To have a better system of stacking these books right here. The next one that I got, I was so excited about because I ordered the paperback because I couldn't find the original cover. But when it arrived, it came as the hardback and the original beautiful cover of Beverly Jenkins' Night Song. This one, I'm so excited that I have the hardcover. I was looking for this cover. I think it's so beautiful. I'll put the other cover up here that I thought I was getting. It's ugly, and I wanted the original cover, but I couldn't find it. So I bought that one on the like regular cover on eBay, and this showed up. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so excited. I'm so glad, and it's in such good condition. Oh, I'm so excited. I know that this one's for historical Hellions, but I'm excited. Ooh, the text is really small though, but I'm excited. I think I'm gonna love this. I've never read a Beverly Jenkins, but I'm really excited to read her books, and 2021, and I'm pretty sure this is the first book she ever released. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Super, super hyped about that one. So the last 6 that I have, I actually found at my local thrift shop. It had been closed for a really long time due to COVID, and then they finally reopened, and I was there with my mom, and I was like, I'll just check the book section just to like see if they have anything. And then they had 6 beautiful step backs, or 5 with step backs and 1 that was the original cover, so I had to grab it. So I had to get them, and they were only 25 cents. I was so excited. So the first one that I got was this Jude Devereaux. It's called The Blessing, and it has this like very contemporary looking step back, like very like new looking step back, which I thought was interesting. I don't think I've seen like a step back that's kind of like that, but I thought it was interesting, and my mom's read this book, so I don't know if I'm not sure I'm gonna read it, but I like the step backs. That's why I bought them, because they were so cheap. The next one I got was Joanna Lindsay's Joining. It has this gorgeous step back, which looks very like medieval, which is pretty exciting. I have no idea what any of these are about, but the guy's name is Wolfric, which I think is great. But look how gorgeous. So excited about that one. Then the next one is another Joanna Lindsay, and it's Say You Love Me, right? Yes, Say You Love Me by Joanna Lindsay. And this one has a really interesting step back, and it has like, look at his face. Isn't it weird? But the dress and the colors, like I love the flowers over here, so beautiful. And this one is a woman becomes an orphan after her parents die, and she has no money, and she has to take care of her younger sister. And it says she is forced to resort to drastic measures, so she allows herself to be sold at auction for her sister's future. And then Lord Derek is the highest bidder. I'm nervous. Let me know if down below if you've read any of these, if they have non-consensual scenes, because I'm afraid of Joanna Lindsay's books. So if you've read any of the Joanna Lindsay's that I show, or any of the older ones, let me know if they have non-consensual scenes, because I don't want to read them if they do. So I'm afraid, because that sounds terrifying. But the step back is pretty, so I bought it. Next one is Elizabeth Lowell's Only Mine. And I've heard of Elizabeth Lowell, and I actually have another one that I ordered that was for a book club that hasn't come yet, but I knew I had heard of her. I've never read her books though, but I saw this absolutely stunning step back. Like, look at the characters down there getting all frisky, and then these ones up here with the dress, and then the horses. There's just so much going on. It's so beautiful. Cover's in a little less than little rundown condition, but still really, really not bad. And then so on the back it says, the ruggedly handsome bastard son of a viscount and a Cheyenne shaman's daughter, Wolf Lone Tree reluctantly agrees to rescue beautiful, pampered, and shockingly innocent Lady Jessica from an unwanted union with a vile British lord, if she accompanies him to America to live as a Western wife. So it is a Western, but I've never read it. Sounds good. Doesn't sound too bad. And I thought the step back was beautiful, so I had to buy it. I just couldn't say no to the beautiful step backs, especially when they're only 25 cents. Like, I was buying them, and my mom's like, oh, so you're not gonna read them? And I was like, if they're 25 cents, I don't feel bad buying them just for the step backs, especially because, like, I have an Instagram. Follow me, shameless plug, it's linked down below, where they do Step Back Saturday, and I am running out of step backs that I own to do Step Back Saturday, so I had to build my step back collection, because I have quite a few historical romances, but just very few have step backs, which is so unfortunate. So I needed to get some more to do Step Back Saturdays and have pretty pictures to post on those days. And for 25 cents, I'm gonna buy it just for the Step Back. So the next one that I have is the last one that doesn't have a step back, and that is Glorious Angel by Joanna Lindsay, but it has this beautiful original cover, so pretty, and that is a scandalous position. Like, look at that. So that was exciting. This one is from 1982. It is well older than me. It says, Beautiful Hellion, Glorious Angel. Though the sultry Alabama Hellion was chased by every boy in town, she was a dirt farmer's daughter and could only dream of being loved by Bradford Maitland, heir to magnificent oaks. But Angela Sherrington became a young lady sent to a Yankee finishing school by Bradford's father. So much was she changed since Bradford last saw her, and when chance brought them together in the satin boudoir of a bordello, he didn't recognize the violet-eyed angel he fell madly in love with. That doesn't sound too bad. So I might actually get to this one. If you've read this one, let me know if you liked it. All right, and now we are on to the last book in this haul, and that is Christina Dodd's The Prince Kidnaps a Bride. And this one has my favorite step back of this whole collection, and that's this one. Look at how gorgeous. I'm a sucker for the step backs that have the like in the grass, and I love the addition of the like little flowers, and then this little back cover snippet. Like, look how pretty. I just think they're so beautiful. This one says, once upon a time, 3 princesses were forced to flee their kingdom in the Pyrenees, vanishing without a trace until the day a prince can bring each princess home. Betrothed in the cradle, Princess Sorcia and Prince Ragnar were destined to rule their countries together. Then revolution sent Sorcia to a remote Scottish convent and Ranger into a dungeon so deep rumor claimed he was dead. Now danger threatens and Sorcia must travel home with a simple fisherman as her companion, who is Prince Ranger in disguise. Changed by his imprisonment from a careless lad to a dangerous man, he's determined to win back his kingdom. That sounds great, actually. I am excited to read that one. That sounds really good and like something I would like. So, but this is, I have never heard of this author, but that was the most beautiful step back, so I had to get it. So that is actually it for the books that I had to show you, but I did buy a sticker from a small independent store that I wanted to share. This is from Molly's Design Studio. I think I got it like on Etsy from Molly's Design Studio, and it's this beautiful sticker, and it says audiobook lover, and I absolutely love that. In case you didn't know, I read a ton of audiobooks. It's how I read so much each month. I have chronic migraines, and I have a lot of difficulty focusing and reading physically, so I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and when I do read physically, a lot of the times I will listen to the audiobook and follow along, and I do that with a lot of like fantasy books, so I did that, or if they're like really long books. So I did that with like Sarah J Maas's Crescent City. That book's super long and it's intensive. There's a lot going on, so in order to keep myself from not being able to focus on it, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and I was so excited to have these stickers showing how much I love and appreciate audiobooks. So I can't wait to find something to stick that on. But other than that, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below if you've read any of these books, if you enjoyed them, and if any of them have non-consensual scenes. That would be very helpful. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. But if you want to catch up with me in the meantime, my links to my Instagram, Goodreads, and Twitter are always in my description, so you can follow me on any of those. I'm pretty active on both Instagram and Goodreads. So if you want to see what I'm reading between my videos, that would be the best way to figure it out. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.